Hi everybody, hope everybody is doing well. So this reading is going to be about Puff Daddy. As you probably already know, he is, sorry for the loud noise in the background, they're doing construction outside. Anyhow, Sean Diddy Combs is currently in jail, charged with all kinds of charges, but sex trafficking, drug offenses, that sort of thing. So this reading is not going to be about that specifically. It's going to be about, there's a lot of what's the word, rumors, we'll say, that he is on suicide watch, he is depressed, that he's gonna end up dead at the end of this. So that's what this reading is going to be about. Are those rumors true? Is he going to end up a deceased person at the end of all of this, or in the midst of it? So I want to explain what I do here. When I do a reading, I at the end gather up all the cards and then I just leave them. And then I feel like in the meantime I get led on to do the next reading. So when I flip this card, it's already laid out for me based on just gathering up all the cards at the end of the last reading and then being led on to do the next reading. So bottom of the deck, Destiny. I looked at this card earlier and I felt like this is a yes, that he is going to be a deceased person. I just heard before. So perhaps before his trial even starts, he's going to be deceased. But I also feel like with this Destiny card, which is the Wheel of Fortune in regular tarot, is that he was allowed to do these things, but it was always going to come to an end. It was always going to be, yes, you are going to live the high life for a while, but in the end, your fate is certain. It was like a bargain. There's something seriously messed up about Sean Diddy Combs. It's like his personality was he was always corrupt. Like his behavior, it's like you want to think people are born good, maybe suffers some things, make some poor choices, and then they change. That's not the feeling I get with this man. The feeling I get is like from the very beginning, he was diabolical. So this was always going to be what happened. His downfall, his rise, and then his downfall was his destiny. So far, the answer is yes. Perhaps not even going to make it to his trial start. I just heard higher ups. He's got a lot of dirt, this man. And I just heard the word sky. Look at mental conflict underneath. He knows that the gig is up. It's his time to go. So we'll shuffle and we'll see what comes out. Okay. Yeah. He's not getting out of this time. This is it for him. His run is over. That makes me feel like there's a replacement for him. I couldn't tell you who that is. Movement, choices, and decisions, which is the Two of Wands. And fertility, which is the Empress. This makes me feel like the pieces aren't quite all in place to make it happen for him, like to unalive him. I love how people say that on YouTube. I guess it's just the rules for monetization. There's something about a woman. Tricked by a woman.
Drowning in debt. I didn't even know how I was gonna buy food for my kid.
Sorry guys. Okay, TV turned on. Yeah, there's something about a woman that's gonna call the shots. Solitude in reverse, which is the Hermit. And then movement, choices, and decisions in reverse, which again is the Two of Wands. He's in solitary, in jail, I heard. And that's where it's gonna happen. There's something about him being in solitary. That's where it's gonna happen. I think they're gonna say it was a suicide, or it may actually be a suicide. There's a woman, like a very high up woman that is like really calling the shots. Stand your ground, which is the Seven of Wands. You know what? That movement, choices, and decisions is actually a Pentacles. But it doesn't matter. It's the same. Seven of Wands in reverse and solitude. He's gonna give up while in solitary confinement. Or that's gonna be the narrative. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out, is this a suicide or is this a murder? I just heard same. It doesn't even really matter, I guess, because he put himself on this track knowing the consequences and knowing the end result. It's kind of like, it's not even, he wasn't even really given a choice. This is just like his he's just fulfilling his nature, and when you are corrupt such as he is, you end up in jail. Like, this is just the way of the beast. That's what I just heard. Rejoice and celebration, which is the Three of Cups, And stand your ground, which is the Seven of Wands. I feel like he's not eating and drinking. Or that's what they're gonna say, he's not eating or drinking. And there's also like a lot of people that are not happy with him right now. And they want him gone. I feel like there was like some sort of screw up, or there was something he did that was like too much or over the top that put him in this position. There's something truth. And rejoice in celebration. This is the Judgment card. I feel like the truth is he's gonna get poisoned. Something in his drink. And this final decision is going to make a lot of people happy. It's like inevitable. It's almost like it has to happen for these people, obviously. So I feel like there's something I'm missing. The waiting game. Two of Wands. And the truth. Waiting game, the truth. There is no waiting game. They're not telling us the truth about the future. I feel like what is going to happen in the future is not, the truth is not going to be told to the public. My guess is they'll say he committed suicide, but that will not actually be the case. Authority in reverse, which is the Emperor, and emotional withdrawal is the Eight of Cups. It's like, yeah, they're gonna say he was depressed, which they are already saying, and that it's by his own hand. But the feeling I get is like, he is not going to do it, but he is okay with it. He accepts it. The feeling I get is like, there's not going to be any resistance. It's like he's like gonna allow it to happen and not fight it. Rest and rejuvenate, which is the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Authority, which is the Emperor. Yeah, there's a lot of they're gonna, okay, first of all, there's a lot of people that are worried, and second of all, there's going to be something about the guards not paying attention or not checking on him like they should. Something along those lines. And then somehow, some way, he's gonna end up deceased. The thing is, it's like they're gonna make it look like the guards were slacking in their jobs somehow, but they will not be. This is designed. When it comes to Puff Daddy, there's no slacking in security, okay? Okay. I don't feel like there's, we'll get a little bit deeper into it, but I think we've come to our conclusion. That's my death card, spiritual strength, 9 of Wands. That's my death card. Hope. Hope. I feel like there's gonna be, like, it's gonna start looking like things are getting better for him. This is the stuff. Things are getting better for him, and then all of a sudden, he's gonna turn out deceased. Like, he's gonna have some kind of win in court, or something that makes it look like encouraging, and then all of a sudden it's gonna be like, oh, you know, he was found, you know, deceased in a cell. Suffering in silence, which is the 9 of swords, sorry. Triumph, yeah. Ace of swords, triumphant success. That's the narrative. He's depressed. He can't take it. He's withdrawn. Shadow, which is the moon. But that is not the case. Strange card. It's like they're gonna turn him into a person that he did not represent in life. Like, even though he was, like, doing these crimes, he was competent. They're gonna turn him into the opposite of confident. Sick, depressed, mentally distracted, like, you know, like mush. They're gonna turn him into mush. That's the way I'm just gonna describe it. Out in the media, in order to hide the activities that are going on behind closed doors. Conflict and defeat, which is the 5 of swords. Look at, I'm depressed. I'm pushing people away. I'm causing problems. There's a rumor going around that he's going through drug withdrawal. So all these layers they're going to add to push that his death makes sense. Recognition and reward, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it is going to look like a success because of all the things that he has done. That's what the public is going to think. This death makes sense. Yeah. In light of all the things that have happened, all the things that he's done, all the people that he has hurt. Partnerships and alliances. 3 of Wands. Hiding the partnerships and alliances his death will be in order to hide all the people that are involved. His death is the only way to do that. Accelerated motion, which is the 8 of Wands. Yeah, like this is gonna happen fast. Very, very fast. It's like they're getting all their ducks in a row that push the narrative that he's suffering in jail, problems in jail. And they're gonna do this as fast as possible because they don't want this to go to actual trial. Obstacles and challenges. 5 of Wands. Yeah. Like if this, you know, means, not a means to an end, but like cause and effect. Like this is what you do, this is what happens. This card makes me feel like this is not all cut and dry. But the feeling I'm getting is like Diddy is being looked at as the principal monster, but that is not the case. There are, the word that keeps popping into my mind is intricacies. He is not the head monster. There are a lot of other monsters involved. And some of them are going to get outed. And you know what I also feel like this card? There's a lot of fighting that is going behind the scenes. Because they did business. Which is coming out here. They did business with Diddy. They did shady business. But they never thought that they were going to get caught. So there's a lot of fighting that is going down in the background, and that's why they want to push this narrative fast so that the truth doesn't come out. Okay, the waiting game. 2 of Wands. What's hidden in all of this is the truth about who he's been working with behind the scenes. And I also feel like that is why he videotaped everything. Not to punish others, but to protect himself. So his thought process was like, when I do go down, all of you are coming with me. So they speak about these tapes that are in the vault in his house. I don't think that's the case. I think there are, but I think that is like a decoy. There's hidden. There's more hidden. I just heard contingency plan. There's more tapes. What's these tapes? I just heard lawyer. Lawyer? feel like it's like an obscure lawyer or something. Like a lawyer that is not on his starting lineup. It's like a lawyer that he doesn't really use. Authority, emperor. Yeah. That's what they're doing. They're speeding this narrative along so they can deal with him. That's why, like, he'd been in jail less than 24 hours and they were already pushing this narrative that he's so depressed in jail, he's suffering, yada yada yada, but it's been like less than 24 hours. Do you think that a man that lived his life in such a way is just going to break down within 24 hours and become a blubbering mess? No. So that's just the powers that be that are pushing it fast so they can deal with this issue. China. Yeah, it's like at the beginning we thought it was a good idea to work with you, but now there's all these problems and they're moving forward. It's like the truth is coming out. This is the Chariot. It's like everything is coming to the surface and people are losing their shit. Excuse my language. Foundations and achievements, the Four of Wands. Look at it. What's being hidden are the partnerships. This is like the future. Everything's gonna be fine. Our base, what we built, the bottom layer. Like, Diddy is like a level above, we'll say a level above the true base. At the end of the day, the base is going to be fine, but all the people that were on Diddy's level and up are going down. There's a lot of people in trouble. There's a lot of people in trouble. There's also like family members that are, there's already a son that's in trouble, I believe, but I feel like more is going to come out regarding things that have happened in family or those that he considered to be like or as close as family. And that's also who I feel like the base, it's like the founding fathers are going to blame to keep their base intact. They're going to put those crimes on Diddy's level and up in order to maintain their structure. Love begins, Ace of Cups. There's something about him being tricked. Something about, I feel like there's something about him being tricked. It's like discontent and boredom, Four of Cups. Yeah, it's like this is the perfect representation of all these people that got involved with Diddy, okay? They always thought that things were going to stay the same. He was always going to be on top. he had the backing of the base, and therefore they were safe, in that nothing was going to get in their way. But what they're finding out now is that is not true. And they're all freaking out. I seen issues with Kim. I seen articles about Kim Kardashian being very closely linked to him in business. There's a couple large, famous people that are heavily connected to him in business. That's the problem. Because a lot of his money is tied up in illegal things, which all connects them together. Victory and success, which is the 6 of Wands. Yeah, this just goes to the base is going to stay the same. They are going to make sure that they are never revealed.
If I would have just made the minimum payments.
Crazy, and the TV just turned on again. Okay. That they are never going to be revealed. And that's how it's really structured. They're going to be fine. It's Diddy and his crew that are going down. Crown. Yeah, like there's something that authority figures are doing to trick him. I think they might be telling him that everything is fine. They want him to believe that everything is fine. They're going to, keep him safe, protect him. So he's going to feel like everything is going to be fine. And then they're going to betray him and take him out. Oh, you know what I also just felt like? This is the first time that Diddy realized that he has no protection. Yeah, he thought he was protected. And this is the first time he's, in the midst of all of his problems, he's realizing that his protection is gone. He thought he was loved. He literally thought he was so debauched that he was accepted into the group. He did something. What did he do? In reverse. 2 of Swords. I just read the word scar. He did something unforgivable that could not be forgotten. I just read the word pair. He did it more than once. Something about the twins. He has twin daughters. Something about the twins. Wondering if his daughters turned him over or gathered evidence on him because of something that maybe has to do with their mother. trapped in fear, 8 of Swords. Yeah, this represents the people that are scared in the background because they're scared they're going to be next. There's something about the twins. They may have helped bring Diddy down. 6 of Swords. Moving on. Yeah. The base, they're going to be fine. They're going to move on. But I'm going to end the reading here. I believe that Diddy's going to be taken out. I feel like it's going to be before trial. And it's going to happen fast, but first they have to build up this narrative that he's suffering and depressed and upset in jail. And then they're going to say that he committed suicide while in solitary confinement. And there's also going to be an element of guards slacking on the job, not doing their checks, something along those lines. So that's the end of the reading, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.